Okay, welcome to our first session. In this session, we're going to cover three topics. First is installation of Anaconda. Second is to create a virtual environment. And last one is to add that virtual environment to the Jupyter notebook that's coming with Anaconda. And we'll only use ChatGPT for the help through the process. And let's jump in right here. So first of all, we need to open ChatGPT. And let's go to this one. And now I'm already signed into ChatGPT. Let's see how to install Anaconda on Mac. Okay, so first we need to go to the Anaconda website. So we can copy, paste, search Anaconda, and under Anaconda distribution, choose the Mac OS version. Anaconda distribution, download for Mac. And I'm using an Apple silicon, so I should choose this one. It's downloading, and then we should run the installer. Alright, now the download is done. We can just click on this one. Allow it. Alright, now we just need to finish the installation and access to open the terminal and confirm the installation. To application and utility. Here's our terminal. Alright, if I drag this a little bit, asking us to run conda version, and a success. So now we install the Anaconda successfully. We can skip the option, and to ensure this is set up correctly, we can also run conda list. And it basically lists all the pre-installed packages. Now, for our next question is, how do I set up a virtual environment with Anaconda? Okay, so we already have a terminal open. That's that. We can use the following command and replace my_env with the name we want for our environment. So if we copy the code here and paste it, I want to do not want to limit or specify the Python version, and I want to name this as datavis. Okay, it's already done. And once that's done, we can activate the environment. I copy this and make sure that we replace the name with our virtual environment, which is datavis. There we go. Now we'll hold on the install packages part until the next time. And this is how we deactivate and delete the environment, which was not what we want. The last task is, how can I add the created environment, namely datavis, to my Jupyter notebook. Okay, so following the answer, the first step is to activate the environment, which we've already done right here. And within this environment, we need to install the ipykernel package. So if we copy this, and paste this in, yeah, sure. Okay, the installation of the ipykernel package is done. We just need to follow the next. So here we have two options to change. We can change the name of the kernel's internal name. We can also set the name that will appear in the Jupyter notebook. So let's try that. Paste that here. I do want just show up as datavis, so this should be fine. All right, so now we need to verify that. We can launch the Jupyter notebook. And so here it jumps out an arrow. We can copy that to ChatGPT and see why is this happening. So by glancing through this answer, it's basically saying that we need to get back to our base environment, right? And if we just blindly follow this answer, it asks us to install Jupyter Notebook. However, we already know the answer. That what's happening is because we run this command within our virtual environment. But let's just try to follow ChatGPT blindly. So it's basically saying that all the required packages are already installed, which is as expected. So now we can just run this. And this works. So and this is where ChatGPT struggles a little bit because we didn't provide it with enough context in the prompt. Actually didn't realize that the issue was that we didn't install Jupyter Notebook in our specific environment, which is datavis. So, but given that now the Jupyter Notebook is running, we can finally go back to this step. This is where we run into the arrow. And if we go to kernel, and there's no kernel here, and we can just set and ChatGPT. All right. In Jupyter Notebook, there's no kernel option for me to check my virtual environment. Okay, I don't think this is the right answer because we didn't give it, again, a good prompt for ChatGPT. Let's see. In my Jupyter Notebook homepage, there is no kernel option. Okay, now this is the right answer. So the kernel should only appear if we open a new notebook. So if we go here, and if we just open a new notebook, we can already see our datavis kernel here. Yep, it's looking for this because we change the display's name when we run this command. So yeah, we already successfully installed a virtual environment in our Jupyter Notebook. And that's the end for today's session. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you all for watching this video. If you have questions, comments, leave them in the video comment section. Thank you all. See you next time.